Hi team, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, this is a palace of all things productivity, simplicity, and living your life your way. This video today is all about motivation, and more importantly, how to get through and still get things done when you are just not motivated to do it. If you're one of those people that's always procrastinating or that's kind of on their phone and always like, oh man, I've got so many things to get done, but I just can't do it today, then this is definitely the video for you. So without further ado, let's get to it, let's get to the tips, let's find the ways to get the best out of your day. Break down your task into way smaller tasks. Sometimes the reason we're not motivated to do stuff is because it is terrifying or it is overwhelming or it is just too much. If that is the case, then try and get your big task, break it down into a lot of little, less scary things, then just see if you can tick one or two of them off. Next, which is honestly my absolute favorite rule, possibly in the world. I've got a lot of rules, but it's up there. It's the rule of 10%. Pretty much what it is if you have a task to do, I want you to look at the entire breadth of that task. And then I want you to only do the first 10%. My husband now likes to call this rule the rule of filling up the sink with water. And that really is what it is. If you want to get the dishes done, but you hate the dishes and you are not motivated to do them even in the slightest, then all I want you to do is go over and fill up your sink with hot soapy water. That's it. Do that first 10%. And I almost can guarantee you that the moment you do that completely kind of substantial, that completely non-scary first step, you will do the other 90%. Because it's taking that first step which is the hardest. So just make that first step your goal. Do the first 10% and then see how it changes. Make a list and set a timer. This one clicks into that challenge part of your brain, and this is a tip that I got off Michelle B, who is one of my favorite YouTubers. This one also super works. If you're the competitive type, then compete against yourself, compete against a clock. Write a to-do list of everything that you want to get done today, set a timer, and then see how much of it you can get done before that timer runs out. Another one that I have spoken about before on my channel because I love it and because it works is if it takes less than a minute, just do it. Repeating that in my brain as I'm doing stuff gets stuff done. Honestly, there's so many times where I'll be like, and then I'll have to go, if it takes less than a minute, yeah, just do it. Because again, it seems less scary if it takes less time. If you know it's not going to be a huge time commitment, then just do it. You can employ that with any time frame that doesn't seem overwhelming or too scary to you. If it takes less than blah, just do it. If you repeat that to yourself, it will remind you that, oh yeah, it is really simple. It is only going to take that little amount of time. I totally can do that. I use that rule a lot with my cleaning, and in fact I did a whole bunch of tips about cleaning and the ways that I kind of get through to make sure that my house is tidy. I'll link that one down in the description box for you, but I find that rule to be super useful. Because at the end of the day, staying motivated is a really tricky thing, especially because there are so many things in our life that want to be taking our attention. So the other thing that you can do is turn them off. If you constantly get distracted by TV, turn it off and hide the remote. If you're constantly distracted by your laptop, close it and then immediately do something else. If you're distracted by your phone, turn it off, plug it in a different room and close the door. These are other things that by eliminating these distractions, you can actually find yourself becoming more motivated already because you weren't automatically going down a different path. It's not always easy to keep yourself on the motivation track. I myself am shocking in the mornings. I used to have so much trouble getting anything done before 11. Hell, some days I used to get up at 10. So I've also made a video coming up soon that's all about how to get a productive morning. If this sounds like something that floats your boat, just make sure that you subscribe and click the bell and you'll be notified when that one goes live. I've chucked some videos here for you to enjoy and for you to get to your most productive, most engaging, and most full life. As always, thank you so much for coming and hanging out. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.